On the 11th of March 2020, just before lockdown, I performed my debut headline show at St Pancras Old Church in London with my full band. The night was so symbolic to me as an independent artist. I'd been longing for a promoter to book this for quite some time, but I came to realise that if I wanted this enough, I was going to have to make it happen myself. This was a reflection of so many of the lessons I've learned. Nobody is coming to save me. We booked the venue and it felt so vulnerable, but we did it. A sold-out show and a beautiful night. It became even more symbolic when it turned out to be the last concert for a long time. In this series, I'm going to explore some of the songs performed and delve into the inspiration behind the tracks.
There are no sacrifices.
Holy Waters is the title track from my EP. It was inspired by pregnancy and birth and motherhood, and what an incredibly transformative experience that was for me personally. Holy Waters really documented that journey from me being dormant from creativity for so long. And my brother-in-law, Marek, gave me a voucher to invite me to come back into the studio and to create some new music. And this is the song that came out of it. I sing about the moon and the waters of the womb and just the magical experience that it was, and that divine connection between mother and baby. And the idea that when a baby is born, a mother is also born. I gave birth to my little boy on Christmas Day in the spare room of my flat, in the water, underneath a full moon. It was the first time in my life that I'd really set myself a goal and truly worked towards it and achieved it. And that goal was to do that by myself without anybody else telling me what to do. And when I did, it just filled me with just this power and this elation and this deep, deep connection with my baby. And I'm so excited to be training as a radical birth keeper and to join in this global birth revolution with the ethos that peace on earth really does begin with birth. What I would love for people to take from this song is the notion that there really are no sacrifices, there is only love. And when we really feel that love for ourselves and for our children, for the world, really acting in accordance with that love doesn't feel like a sacrifice. For me, as a single mum, it didn't feel like a sacrifice to stay home with my baby or to not be able to do the things that I had been used to doing before. It felt like the most wonderful thing in the world, and I'm really thankful for that. I hold the bond between mother and child as sacred. It has been said that babies learn more during their time in the womb and their first 2 years compared to the entire rest of their lives. The journey of pregnancy, birth, and motherhood underpins all of our experience and the future of our species as a whole. For me, there are truly no sacrifices, only love.